Hi Aries, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Ray. This is going to be a timeless reading and we are going to be looking at what are the major changes coming your way, Aries, in which areas of your life, and how is this going to change your life? So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, Aries, starting off with the Chariot. Some of you could be dealing with a Cancer. I'm seeing a change in your energy, Aries, coming your way. The Chariot card is about inner drive, okay? For some of you, that could be literal. You might be thinking of like getting some sort of new like car or transportation or vehicle. But I'm also seeing for some of you, there could be travel involved. Some of you could be moving with this Knight of Wands here, like buying and selling property, getting a new home, or there might be some sort of travel involved, some sort of relocation for work. Some of you might travel a lot in business. For some of you, in terms of personal relationships, there could be some long distance involved here. But with this Chariot card, I'm seeing you changing your energy, okay? Because we have that inner drive, concentration, willpower, focus, motivation. I'm seeing you moving towards your goals and kind of getting out of any stuck, stagnant energy that's been holding you back and chasing what you want to chase and moving forward. And I'm seeing you coming out on top here. I'm seeing victory for you. You have the Sun card here. This is why I'm seeing victory for you, okay? Because with this Chariot card, it feels like you're moving forward, you're changing your energy, you're moving closer towards your goals. And with this Sun card here, I am seeing a lot of positive vibes. I'm seeing you staying optimistic. I'm seeing you focused on the positive, not the negative, attracting what you want to you. Your advice in personal relationships, for those of you who are not looking for a career or finance reading, is it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So for some of you, again, I'm seeing a shift, a change in your overall energy, a change in your view in the world. Like when you start thinking about things positively and staying in that positive vibe, you can attract more positivity to you instead of kind of feeling like you're stuck in a rut all the time or like you don't know where to go or don't know what to do. This feeling of safety here, this open-mindedness, and also going into things with an open heart. That's what's going to bring you that sun energy. For some of you, in terms of personal relationships, I feel like for most of you, this is a current connection, but it could be a new person or a past person, so take it how it resonates. But I'm seeing the two of you moving forward with this Sun card here. We have commitment, we have marriage. That doesn't have to be literal. I know not everybody believes in marriage. Take it how it resonates. But I'm seeing like a permanent relationship here, some sort of commitment proposal, like a happy family, happy marriage, happy life with like a permanent relationship with plans for the future being made. So for some of you, the changes coming your way, again, especially if the two of you are thinking of taking the next step together, you could be moving in together, living together, or moving. You have the King of Wands here, male, female, take it how it resonates. For some of you, you could be dealing with another fire sign, another Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius, but I'm seeing this as your energy, Aries. Some of you, in terms of finances and career, you might be thinking of like a new business venture. That could be the change coming for you. And again, with that Sun card there, I do see that holding a lot of promise. For some of you, you could be like self-employed or doing freelance work. You might be an entrepreneur. Or in terms of those of you who have like a career, like a steady, stable income, for some of you, you could be like very successful or in some sort of leadership position in your career, I'm seeing. But I feel like you're a visionary, Aries. And what's changing for you in your finances and career is that you know how to get what you want. Like I said, you're changing your energy. You've got that inner drive and that willpower, and that's going to carry you straight towards victory so that you can achieve your goals. You have the Page of Cups here. This is more water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. For some of you, there could be an age gap involved here in terms of personal relationships. This doesn't have to be a romantic connection, by the way. It could be like this person coming into your life or that you're dealing with could be like a family member or a friend, so take it how it resonates. For some of you, there could be kids involved here. For some of you, I'm hearing the change coming your way is some sort of child or pregnancy or birth. That's just a small message for some of you. But with this Page of Cups energy here, I'm hearing the message go with the flow because again, I'm seeing you in like a very open energy where you can attract and manifest what you want. With this, it is safe for you to love card. Like you're opening your mind, you're opening your heart to new possibilities. And that flow and that freedom, that adventurous energy, that's going to allow more things to kind of like flow into your life. You know what I mean? Like giving and receiving. Like the more you put out those positive vibes into the universe with that sun card there, the more you get those positive vibes back. I'm also hearing you need to trust your intuition, Aries, even if you don't consider yourself an intuitive person, because again, I feel like there is a lot of positive change coming your way, and it's like you need to trust that you're on the right path, that you're making the right decisions. Trust your gut feeling to guide you in the right direction and to lead you to where you need to go. You know, don't try to force control. Just go with the flow. See what happens with new ideas or new people or new opportunities. Let things unfold naturally as they're meant to be. And I'm hearing a lot, for those of you who are very intuitive though, you might be having like weird dreams. Pay attention to them, okay? Keep a dream journal, because especially with this Four of Swords here, I feel like some of you are doing some deep diving into your subconscious. Like the answers that you want are coming to you in your sleep, okay? So pay attention to those weird messages that you get and those divine downloads that come to you in your dreams, because you're seeing signs and synchronicities there. You have the Knight of Wands here. Again, for some of you, I'm seeing you could be buying or selling property, a new home. There might be travel involved. But we have an upgrade here, Aries, okay? This is more fire energy, but again, I'm seeing this as you. What's changing for you? Yourself. I feel like your energy is what's changing, and that's what's helping you manifest more changes and like help you get to where you need to go. Like you are the person that is changing. You're growing up, Aries. That's what I'm hearing. You're maturing, okay? Because we have so much like change and growth, personal growth energy here. We're going from the Page to the Knight to the King. You are making major upgrades. You are the one who's changing for the better. Okay, like leveling up. That's what I'm hearing for a lot of you, because we have this action-oriented, ambitious energy with the Knight of Wands here, and it's growing into this successful King of Wands. Okay, it feels like you're a risk taker, Aries. You're not afraid to put those ideas into plans and into action. Like you don't just talk the talk, you walk the walk. Like if you say you're going to do something, you do it. You make it happen. You know how to get shit done. You have the Four of Swords here. Remember to recharge too, okay? Remember to take the time to rest and relax so that you're not burning yourself out without this passionate energy, because I am seeing you making a lot of changes in your career and finances, in your education for some of you, especially with this page here, with pages coming through as, you know, kids. Sometimes that can represent students. So for some of you, you could be in school or going back to school, and this could be about your education. But again, remember to make time for yourself too, okay? Remember to know when it's time to stop, when it's time to chill out, when it's time to wind down. In terms of health, I'm getting a message for some of you that this like upgrade or this leveling up that you're doing could be in terms of like lifestyle. Some of you might be experimenting with like a new diet or a new workout plan. Like there's something about like your health improving here, and that's another change that could be coming for some of you, or you've been thinking about like getting a personal trainer, excuse me, or going to a nutritionist or something like that. Because I'm seeing like you in a period of recovery and healing here. For some of you, that could be literal in terms of your physical health, or for some of you, I'm hearing you've been thinking about going to therapy just to help you relax a little bit more. I'm not saying that you're crazy or that you like need help or something like that, but you know what I mean? Like that's what I'm hearing. Some of you have been thinking, you know, maybe it would help me to like just talk to somebody sometimes when I'm feeling stressed or something like that. So for some of you, this could also be your mental health or your emotional health involved. In terms of personal relationships as well, we have this Page of Cups here and this Knight of Wands. And then with this Four of Swords here, it feels like some of you, if you're asking about a relationship with this "it is safe for you to love" card, there might be trust issues involved here. Especially if you are coming through as the King of Wands, Aries, and this person might be younger than you, or you might feel like they're a little bit emotionally immature. Some of you think this person is a player. They might not actually be like messing around on you. I think this person just comes across that way, because I'm not really seeing any red flags here, to be honest, Aries. But some of you, especially if this is a new person, are going to take the time out to kind of Take the time and space that you need to figure out if this is somebody that you really want to be with, that you feel safe with. So for some of you, this could be a change like in your personal or romantic relationships about what it is that you want. Can this person provide for you emotionally? I'm also hearing if you're single right now and you've been very focused on your career and finances, there's a lot of communication and like general dating around energy that I'm getting with this Page of Cups and this Knight of Wands. Some of you are going to take a break from dating altogether, I'm hearing for some of you, because you're so focused on your career and finances right now that you're like, you know what, I don't even know if I have time for something committed. Like it's just not a priority. Or you want something more casual. We have the Hierophant here. Some of you could be dealing with the Taurus. This could also be your energy if you are an Aries Taurus cusp, so take it how it resonates. In terms of finances and career, I'm seeing you going into something more conventional or traditional. That's not for all of you, because again, with this King of Wands here, some of you could be entrepreneurs or like freelance workers, or you run your own business. But again, with this King of Wands here, it's like you're coming through as in a position of leadership. Whether that means you're taking the lead in your own career and finances, or you are literally some sort of leader or CEO or business person. Some of you, this might be something more traditional, again, like typical Monday to Friday, 9 to 5 office job. For some of you, I'm seeing like larger institutions involved. You might work in some sort of like government job, or again, for some of you, this could be about your education if you're still a student, getting your degree in university or college. You have the Strength card here. This is more Leo energy, but again, I'm seeing that the main change happening for you, Aries, is within yourself. Like you are changing your energy. You're becoming more courageous. You're like pushing through the hard times and enduring the pain. Like I'm hearing no pain, no gain for some of you. Like no matter how difficult things seem or how stressful things get, you're like, I can handle it. I can do this. I've got my shit together. And that's a very powerful mindset to be in. Like you are coming through as so fierce and powerful, Aries. In your outcome, you have the Devil. Some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn. But there's a sense of addiction here. For some of you, that could be literal, especially with that therapy message I was getting earlier. Again, this is a small side message for some of you. Some of you could be changing some sort of addiction or bad habit if you struggle with drugs or alcohol or something like that. And that's why you might need to go to therapy for something like that. Or this could be some sort of like childhood trauma for some of you, or some sort of like past toxic behavior from like past relationships or something like that. For those of you who have been thinking of like changing your mental health and going to therapy, there could be some sort of addiction here that you know that you need help with. And that's why you're seeking out that second source there. But that's just for some of you. For some of you, I'm feeling like this Devil is just here because of fear. You know what I mean? Like you are coming through as so powerful in all of these cards, Aries. And then there's that like little voice in the back of your head that gets anxious sometimes, or that is a little bit too stressed out, or tells you like what if worst case scenarios, you know what I mean? Like I feel like for a lot of you, this is just fear and self-doubt getting in the way of you moving forward, but you're still pushing past it with this Strength card. Because it also kind of feels like, again, in terms of changing your mindset and changing your own personal energy, it's like even if something bad does happen to you, you've been through it before, Aries. Like think of everything that you've gone through in life up until this point. You got through that. And it's like with this powerful energy, with the Strength card here, it's like even if life does keep knocking you down, you keep getting back up. Like I'm hearing hit me with your best shot, because you've been through worse. And you might be disappointed about something for a while, but you got over it back then, so you'll get over it now again. What's the big deal? Like I'm seeing you in a very powerful position where you can just kind of like shrug things off of your shoulders. Clarifying the Devil is the Four of Pentacles. Now, for some of you, this could be a fear of money, especially if you're very focused on your career and finances right now, or I guess I should specify a fear of not having enough money, not a fear of money, literally speaking. But again, with this Four of Swords, I feel like you need to remember to balance yourself, Aries, okay? Especially if you're chasing the things that you want right now, but don't burn yourself out. For some of you, this addiction is just you overworking, because you're chasing the stability that you want, and that's a good thing, but you still need to have that balance. You need to know when it's time to stop working. In terms of personal relationships, with this, it is safe for you to love here. For those of you who are looking for more of a relationship reading, for some of you, I feel like there could be trust issues involved here. This might be someone that you are already committed to, or possibly, again, you've been thinking about like really planning a future with this person, or you might already be married. But with this Devil card here, I feel like, again, this is just a fear of past energies. For some of you, this person might have a bit of a controlling streak, and I think that's because of a fear of the past there, a fear of not being in control. Because I feel like this person's previous relationships, or again, this could be your energy and your trust issues, so take it how it resonates. Somebody here, the reason this person is so controlling is because in their past relationships, they were never the one in control. You know what I mean? Like, that's where those trust issues come from. And this is just this person's defense mechanism. That's just how they react to these situations. I feel like somebody here needs to open up about the past, okay? Instead of hanging back emotionally, somebody here needs to have the courage to come forward and have a difficult conversation. Because there's a fear of vulnerability here. Because people are only afraid of being vulnerable because they know that they are opening themselves up to the possibility of getting hurt, of getting rejected. But loving from a place of fear is not loving, Aries, it's hiding, okay? You can't be in a real relationship without giving this person the chance to hurt you. That's just the name of the game. But like I said, even if you do get hurt, you'll get over it because you're still coming through as this powerful strength card. You are more in control of this situation than you think you are, Aries. And it's just this devil energy that's getting in the way because again, you need to focus on these positive vibes with this sun card instead of focusing on those negative what if scenarios with the devil. Don't let your thoughts spiral downwards into something that you can't control anymore. Do not let your anxiety and your fear make your decisions for you. Okay, Aries, I feel like those were the messages that you needed to hear. Remember, this is a timeless reading, so whenever you happen to come across it is when you needed to hear the message. So you can comment down below or like this video to let me know if this resonates. That helps me a lot. I also wanted to say thank you so much for 600 subscribers. I know it's not a lot, but we just hit it last month, and I really do love and appreciate every single one of you for that. I really do mean it when I say that. So thank you so much for your support if you haven't already. You can subscribe to this channel and turn on those notifications if you never want to miss a reading from me. If you're interested, you can follow me on all my socials. I post a lot of stuff on there that you're not going to see on YouTube. Links will be in the description box down below, and I'll see you in your next reading. Bye, Aries.